Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming this really pretty cranberry smoky eye using the Bretmanrock and Colourpop collection. I'm using the lid palette today. I did get the wet palette and I will film a video and look on that as well. But if you want to learn how to get this really pretty look, then please keep on watching. We're going to start off by priming our eyelids using the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Now we're going to go ahead and set the primer with my large fluff brush from Luxie using my Hourglass Veil Translucent Powder. I'm also going to go ahead and lightly set the brows. So the palette we're going to be using today is the Bretmanrock and Colourpop collection. This is the Lit palette. I did get also the wet palette and some blushes, and also one lip product from that collection, so I'm going to go ahead and show that in this video as well. I love Lit. I've tried it one other time. I really wanted to film a video on it. Look at this pretty gold packaging. The cursive, it's glitter, and then it has Lit written all over it. It also has the names on the back, and the packaging is what is so pretty. Like, he has two different poses, and I love the little Lit train cases. Like, I wish they were selling that because I really would have bought it because it's so cute. So this is Lit right here, and inside it says Bretman and Colourpop, and here are the colors. Really warm and pretty and beautiful, really up my alley. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe M504 and take or whatever, and I'm going to start warming up my eyelids, or my crease, sorry. I'm going to start off with the outer corners and start just blending it inwards. It's just like a really light pink salmon-y color. It is a really gorgeous color. I'm going to go ahead and take this brush right here, the R37 from Working Period right here. This next deepest shade, I'm going to go ahead and focus this on the outer corners. I'm really just focusing that on the outer corners, and then I'll blend it in whatever I have left on the brush. I'm going to go back with my M504, and I'm just going to blend out. I haven't grabbed any more of the or whatever shade. I'm just using whatever I have left on the brush. Go ahead and use a more precise brush. I'm gonna go in with the R38 Taking Period one more time and just pack it on in the outer corners. It's just so gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and take the same R38. And I'm going to go in with the color Like, which is like a really light magenta pink. Like, it's not too dramatic, but you can tell it's like a magenta-ish color. So I'm going to also apply that over top. Alright, we're going to deepen this up with the shade Macchiato. This is the deepest shade in the palette, and it's right here, just a really pretty brownish red color. My Bedelium Tools 776. I'm first just patting it on just to have the color there. That is such a pretty color. Do you guys see that? It's just so gorgeous. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave it as here, and I'm going to go ahead and take my 504, and I'm going to take Clio Amore, and I'm going to use that as just a little bit of color. So we're going to go ahead and blend that up as a transition shade to further blend everything out. The camera will catch it, but it's just like a really light yellow dusting, you know? Okay, and now we're going to be taking the color Mercy, which is this really pretty burgundy cranberry shade, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that with my fingers. Do you see how dramatic that color is? I'm going to go ahead and take the Luxie 223 short shader to grab Mercy, just because this is a really good shader brush to pick any color up. I'm going to go ahead with the Colourpop shader brush and just blend out the harsh lines. So I kind of look like I'm a vampire right now, out for blood. So there is a little bit of fall, and what I did off camera was I did grab more of the Mercy shade and I spritzed it with a little of the Skindinavia setting spray to amplify it even more and kind of just deepen it up all around. Now we're going to move on to the face. We're just going to leave the eyes like this for a little bit so I can kind of cover up the redness the Mercy shade had. So I'm going to go ahead and add some highlighter to my face. I'm using the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Champagne Pop. I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. Taking my Tarte Cosmetics brush, we're just going to apply this on the high points of the cheeks of the face. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to my foundation. I'm going to be using the Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation, number 4 and number 6. Just mixing a little bit. I'm going to be taking my Sigma F60 brush, right? Yes, the foundation paddle brush. Mixed it and then I'm just applying it all over. I'm taking my Sigma F80 foundation flat kabuki brush, or it doesn't say foundation, but it is a flat kabuki. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear foundation, and this is in the color 320 Bisque Warm. I'm just going to shake it up a little bit. I'm just going to take like one pump because I don't need a lot. Since using the paddle brush to kind of spread my foundation out, I haven't needed to use like a lot of pumps of foundation because I'm not like pumping it out and then using my finger to apply it all over, you know what I mean? So then that already has too much product onto my face. The paddle brush really spreads the foundation evenly for me. So I'm going to go ahead and buff this out again. I'm going to take my beauty blender and whatever I have left on the back of my hand, I'm just going to work it in. I'm going to go ahead and blend out. Before I move on to my concealer, I'm going to be taking my Morphe E28 as I usually do, and I'm just going to blend out the demarcations or anything from the eyeshadow and the foundation. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the color Ginger. We're going to go ahead and just correct and also kind of fix up the shade of my shadow. We're going to go ahead and use the E28 and we're going to blend again. I'm going to go ahead and take my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in Vanilla and we're going to highlight. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and blend this out. So right before I go ahead and bake everything, I'm going to go ahead and take the E28 once more and we're going to blend out the demarcations that there might have been. Bake under my eyes. I'm going to let this set in for a little bit and then I'll be right back to dust it off. So we're going to go ahead and dust the powder underneath my eyes off using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless 220. I'll be taking my Real Techniques contour brush. It just gets it right into the under eyes. I'm going to be taking my Luxie large powder brush. This is the number 502. I'm going to go ahead and set the rest of my face. After setting my face, we're going to go ahead and warm up the face with some bronzer. I'm going to be using my Marc Jacobs Omega TanTastic bronzer today. Look at this, you guys. I hit pan on it. I bought this 2 years ago when it first launched and I hit pan on it and I'm so excited. Like, kind of sad and excited at the same time because I love this bronzer and it's like a milestone because this bronzer is so big, and as you can see I did crack the mirror, which I am very upset about still 2 years later. I'll be taking my MAC Cosmetics 140 Special Edition brush. So now I'm going to go ahead and contour the face. I'm going to be taking my Morphe E4 with my Balm Cosmetics Highlight and Contour Palette. I'm going to be taking these two contour shades right here. So we're going to go ahead and carve out the cheeks. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move on back to my eyes. I'm going to be taking my Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel in Brown Out. I'm going to be taking the Rum Creme Gel Liner from the Carucci collection. I'm going to smoke that on my lower lash line. I'm not quite sure what lashes I'll be using, but the mascara I'm using is the Hourglass Caution Mascara right here, and I'll be right back. Back and I have my lashes on. I'm wearing my House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. They're brand new, so I'm excited. I love it when I wear new lashes, but I also love wearing like older lashes when they're forming to your, when they've already been formed to your eye shape, but I love clean new lashes. We're going to go ahead and take Lit palette again, and I'm going to be taking Macchiato, and I'm going to go ahead and use a flat shader brush. Go ahead and take the Morphe M432, which is a flat shader brush, take Macchiato. I'm going to go ahead and blend that onto the lower lash line. Now I'm going to go in with my Dose of Color shader brush, and I'm going to be taking Period, and I'm going to blend. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my brows. I'm going to be taking the Kaja Brow Blowout in Soft Brown. I'm going to brush up my hair just to make everything look fluffier. Now I'm going to apply some blush. I'm going to be taking my Bretmanrock X Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Stop It. It's a really pretty like orangey color. I did get the shade Ooh, She's Blushing. And this is more like a red shade. So that's really pretty, like a reddish pink. Take the Colourpop brush. That's a really pretty blush. Okay, so next we're going to apply some highlighter. I got the Marc Jacobs Omega Glaze All Over Foil Luminizer in the color Gilty. So let's test it out. I just got it in the mail yesterday. I purchased it during the Sephora holiday bonus sale. I love it because look how pretty this is. I know it's gonna be blind you guys because it's like gold right here. It's so gorgeous. I just love all of the Marc Jacobs packaging, like gorgeous. And this is in the color Gilty. Yeah. It does come with a huge mirror, which I like. It's good for like going out and stuff. This is how the highlighter looks like. Really pretty gold shade. I'm going to go ahead and take my Colourpop angled brush, and I'm going to apply the highlighter. How pigmented it'll be. If it's anything like the Do You Dewdrops, then we're in for a surprise. Pretty. It does have a strong golden undertone though, so I don't want to apply too much because I'm not like, I feel like it'd look really beautiful if you were a little bit deeper in skin tone. I'm pretty pale right now. Alright, so I went a little overboard. I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with the Skindinavia setting spray. I went ahead and put my hair down, and I put some mascara on my lower lashes, which is the Hourglass mascara. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips using the BFF2 from Colourpop. Went ahead and lined my lips. I filled it in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and take On The Go from Melt Cosmetics. It's their Ultra Matte Lipstick. So next I'm going to be taking the Ultra Satin Lip in She Cute, which is like a nudie peach color. I'm going to dab it to lighten it up. And this is the end of the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. And press the bell button so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one.